Hi everybody, today I'm going to do a tutorial and review for you guys on the new Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. This palette came out a couple of weeks ago and it's available currently on urbandecay.com. I don't think it comes out Sephora and Ulta until February. So it comes with 6, it says matte shades, but one of them is actually a little bit shimmery, but most of them are matte. And of course they're all in the neutral family like typical with the Naked palettes. This is a smaller palette than the other two that have previously come out. This one is a small kind of like travel one, and it was only $27 where the other two ran around $50, and it comes with 6 shades instead of 12. So this is what it looks like when you take it out of that box there. It's super tiny, really cute and compact. I love the packaging. It's like a rubbery material. Definitely my favorite packaging out of the 3 palettes. You open it up, it has a nice sized mirror in here. I'll try not to blind you. And you have the 6 full-size shadows, which is really nice. It comes with Venus. Here, let me flip it over so I don't blind you guys. It comes with Venus, which is a really pretty, this is the one that has a little shimmer in it, the only one in the palette. It's a really pretty shimmery kind of beige, but it's a little more shimmery than I would say Virgin from the first Naked palette. Definitely has a little more of a frost to it, but not super frosty. I actually really like it. Next is Foxy, which is actually a repeat color. They have this one in the Naked 2 palette, and it's a yellow toned cream color, and it's a matte. And there it is, right there. I'm going to have Walk of Shame, which is this really pretty light matte pink. It's like a creamy color, but it's more, where Foxy is more yellow toned, this is more of a pink toned matte cream. Next is Naked 2, which is this light taupey brown. As you can see, these are all super pigmented. Right there. Next is Faint, which is a kind of medium toned, cool matte brown, a little gray maybe. And the last one is Crave, which is this matte black, but it says that it's a brown, but it's like a really black brown. It's super dark, really, really pretty. Of these shadows is really great. Urban Decay does not disappoint as usual. It can be difficult sometimes with matte shadows because they can tend to run a little chalky and powdery, and you can get fallout with matte shadows a lot of times, but not with these. They're all super pigmented and they're not chalky or powdery at all. They're just a great quality. Like all the colors, you can get really great neutral looks. I'm wearing them today. I'm actually wearing all of them today. And I'm going to show you in a little bit in this video the tutorial where I do this look so you can kind of see these shadows in action. I really like all of these. I have to say I like this tiny palette better than my Naked 2 palette, even though the Naked 2 palette comes with 12 shadows and this only comes with 6. I love all 6 shadows in here, and they're so great. And I love mattes and I love neutrals, and I just think it's a really great idea. And for $27, I think it's totally worth it that you get these 6 full-size eyeshadows. You can get really dark, smoky looks. You can get kind of like a middle-of-the-road look like this. You can get really natural looks that I've been using this for to wear to work. They're just really, really great shadows. Absolutely love this. You've been thinking about purchasing this palette, I would definitely recommend it. As far as some of the shadows being similar to things that you might already have, or shadows that you might have already in your Naked palette, I think that the shadows in here, aside from Foxy, which comes in the Naked 2 palette, are all different enough where it was worth it for me to purchase it. I think that Crave, that dark brown, is actually a lot similar to Blackout from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. I think it's the most similar out of all of these compared to different shades in the previous Naked palettes. Just because it's such a dark color that once it's actually on your lid you can't tell much of a difference. The only thing with Crave, though, is that I find I can blend it out and wear it into the crease because it's a little softer of a color. Blackout is way, way too dark for me to even really blend out in the crease. It's just too harsh of a black. I love to use Blackout as a liner, but that's pretty much all I can use it for. This I did blend a little bit into the crease and it looked really nice, so there's that. At the end I'll have some comparison swatches for you guys so you can, be your own judge. And if you're interested in seeing the tutorial for this look using this palette so you can kind of see these shadows in action, stay tuned. I'm going to prime my lid with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm going to use a little bit of my NYX eyeshadow base in white. My first color on my lid, I'm going to pat on Walk of Shame, which is this light matte pink toned color right here. Go into Venus, which is the light shimmery highlight shade right here, and put that into my tear duct over the white base. Crease color, I'm going to take Naked 2, which is the lighter brown matte color in the palette, and I'm just going to pop that into my crease a little bit on the outer corner of the lid and blend it up towards the brow bone. I'm going to go into the darker matte brown shade in Faint, and I'm going to apply that on the outer portion of my lid as well, blend it into my deep crease, and then bring it down onto the outer half of my lower lash line. Then I'm going to go into Crave, which is that very, very dark, matte, blackish brown, and I'm going to apply that to the very, very outer corner and tiny bit into my crease just to deepen it up a tiny bit, and I'm also going to smudge this onto my upper lash line. Guys, so this is the finished look. This is just one of many looks you can get with these 6 shadows, just really basic. Like what I'm wearing on my cheeks and lips, I am wearing my Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Mellow Wine on my cheeks. It's just a really pretty rosy, wine color. And then on my lips, I'm wearing my e.l.f. Conditioning Lip Balm in Nice and Natural as a base, and then over top of that I'm wearing my Urban Decay Lip Junkie in Naked, which I got, which came with the Naked 2 palette. I said, it's the basics palette, so that's what you're getting here. You're just getting 6 really basic neutral shades. These are super wearable, and it's absolutely, I love this. Totally would recommend this palette. All I have to say about the Naked Basics palette. If you have any questions, comments, requests, anything like that, just shoot me a comment down below and I will get back to you. And everybody have a really great day. Bye.